the heck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, clock of dawn. Now I'm yawning, wipe the cold from my eyes. See who's this paging me and why? It's my man Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot and heard the intricate plot. Now people wanna stick you like fly paper, neighbor. Slow down, love, please chill, drop the cape.
What's up, my people? I'm back with another episode of My Voice, Our Agenda. Yes, sir. All praises to God, giving me another chance to reach out to my people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have been watching football. If y'all know anything about football, this is bigger than football. This is about life. Uh, Today I want to talk about the Sanders family, Deion Sanders and his two sons, Shador Sanders and Shiloh Sanders. Um, Deion Sanders, man. Let me start off with him. Hall of Famer, all-purpose football player, baseball player, played on both sides of the ball. You know, just a straight up, outright great athlete. You know, one of them guys that everybody wanted to watch, especially me when I was coming up. 49er fan. He was Atlanta Falcons. He played for the 49ers, played for the Cowboys. The dude was outright sick. He became a household name. He retired, Hall of Famer. He went on to be a head coach at Jackson State University, HBCU college. Then he's currently now the Colorado Buffalo head coach, in which his son followed him from Jackson State. Shador was his quarterback, and Shiloh was a cornerback, a DB. They are probably most hated kids in America right now. And some people might say I'm exaggerating, but you know, Shador Sanders and Shiloh Sanders, they attract negative attention due to the combination of factors, including public criticism of their perceived arrogance and the Nepo baby status, right? And I was playing with the Nepo baby, whatever you want to call it, the status derived from their father, right? It comes from their father, Deion Sanders. And this is like they say is based off the on-field performance issues such as Joe Sanders' preseason struggles and Shiloh's recently disqualification for throwing a punch in a game over the weekend. But this hatred is way before that, way before they became NFL players. This dates all the way back, probably high school, because of who they are and who their father is. Um, they were born rich, man. But not only that, they were always under that microscope because of their dad. And now they're trying to become their own men, Shiloh and Shador. Um, Unfortunately, they're being punished because of their last name. Those young boys are being punished because of their dad. which is totally confusing to me. You would think he done so much for the NFL. He done so much for the sport itself, football, even baseball. Deion Sanders. You would think they would embrace these young men and take care of them and treat them with respect. But we know why. How dare you be arrogant? How dare you be cocky? How dare you have that swag? Everything that their dad has. But that's how it is being a black person in America. They expect you to fall in line and not have that type of love for yourself, that type of respect and self worth that you carry, that you wear for the world to see. The nice jewelry, nice clothes, the eloquent speaking, but with that street vibe. How dare you? Who are you? And now Shiloh and Shador is experiencing what LeBron and Bronny has experienced. You're a black man. You done so much for the sport, LeBron, Dion. And Negro stay in line, bro. Negro stay in line. This is our league. There is no black owners in the NFL. We control what's going on. And the crazy thing is, Shador Sanders is selling more jerseys than veterans, football jerseys. Caking it. But none of that matters because I need you to stay in line. We showed you not too long ago when you don't stay in line what will happen. Kaepernick, out of there. Took a knee. Didn't hurt nobody. He stood for something and he paid the price. Oh, come on, man. That's different. Nah, you're missing the point. Somebody got to speak out. Enough is enough. But don't get me wrong. You drafted Shador Sanders all the way down there. What, fifth round? Fourth, fifth round? Whatever the case may be, you know damn well he should have been in the top 10. That's my opinion. He put in work in college. He put up magnificent numbers. But since you didn't like his swag and you say he was arrogant, not his play on the field, because you figured that's what you're gonna base you drafting the player off on how he performed on the field. That did not happen. Shiloh didn't even get drafted. He didn't even get drafted, right? So he had to work his way to get a shot at it. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers gave him a shot. Even though right now it's uncertain where he'll be since they cut him a couple of days ago. Basically off of some football play as far as I was concerned. Yeah, the whistle was blown, But it's funny that they cut him, and because they had to, get down to the 53-man roster anyway. They had to cut. The deadline was coming a day later or something like that, or 2 days later. So they had to make a cut somewhere. But they cut him, and my belief, not based off of the mandatory cuts that you had to make, but based off of that play where they said it was after the whistle was blown and he threw a punch. Well, after the whistle was blown, they both were still going at it. If you watch the play, the whistle was blown. The guy was the wide receiver from Buffalo was charging at Shiloh. No, he shouldn't have threw that punch. But the whistle was blown. But yet you ejected Shiloh, but you didn't eject the other guy. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like your last name is a gift and a curse, man. Being Deion Sanders' son is a gift and a curse. Being LeBron James' son is a gift and a curse. Well, let me just say this. Would they do that to Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, John Elway, Larry Bird, John Stockton? Should I go on and on and on? Absolutely not. I don't know, man. Like when they did that to Kaepernick, I boycotted that whole season. I didn't watch an NFL game. It was very hard because I've been playing football and watching football since I was a kid, since I even knew what it was. So it stuck me in my gut, not watching, not buying anything. I stood for something though. And I'm looking forward to this year to watch my 49ers put in work. But something inside of me saying maybe I should boycott. Because what they're doing to these players is ridiculous. Cleveland Browns gave him a shot, Shedeur Sanders. Even then, you can watch how things are being done. Do I expect him to be the starting quarterback? Any rookie, I don't care what color you are, where you were drafted at. Some can come in like Cam Ward. He may come in and start for Tennessee. I think he played for Tennessee. #1 draft pick in NFL. Some of them come in and they ready to play. A lot of times those teams they need a quarterback like Cam Ward. Shador played in 2 preseason games. The first one he was excellent. The second one, I believe that they set him up. I'm not making excuses. He had a poor outing. But that's part of learning, right? You have to learn. Nobody expect no rookie to come in there and be great. You know, like Gabriel Dillon. He was drafted ahead of Shedeur Sanders, but his first game he didn't do great. He wasn't bad, but he didn't do great. The second outing he did good. But that's a process, right? You grow, you learn. But if you watch that game, the last preseason game with Shedeur Sanders, you can tell the line, the offensive line, they collapsed. You know what's so crazy though? They all got cut. Most of them got cut. That whole line that was blocking for him, supposedly, they're gone. That's crazy, right? So I believe he didn't have a chance anyway. He was running for his life. He was sacked like 5 times. But again, that's my perspective on it. I think when you have this mindset where you already feel negative about those two young boys, even before they get into the league, you worried about their arrogance and how cocky they are and how confident they are. Listen, they got the DNA of their dad. Hell, Dion's daughter. I don't know if y'all ever watch her do an interview, and she did an interview with her dad recently. She confident too. It's that DNA. They know who they are. They know what they can do. They know their potential. They love themselves. See, that's the problem. They hate to see black men and women love themselves. They hate to see black men and women be confident, to be certain of themselves. Because their mindset and the picture that they have of us, we're too ghetto. What they say when they want to say something foul about us, we don't have an IQ. Our IQ is low. We have no respect. We're bum. We're dumb. Our parents didn't raise us right. But when we show them that's not the case, they don't want you around. Who are you? Who you think you are? It's a white man's league, even though 80% of the league is black. Shador Sanders and Shiloh, if you ever see this video, share this video. Hey, matter of fact, send it to them. Send it to Dion. Send the video to Dion. Y'all brother keep your head up, man. Y'all not the first and y'all won't be the last to be treated this way in the National Football League, in the NBA, track and field, baseball. They not like us. I don't know, should I crip walk? I might crip walk off of that. They not like us. Y'all keep your head up. Y'all keep fighting, man. Y'all keep balling out. Do not let them destroy you. Shador, they gonna keep you there. Cause you a cash cow. As long as you are on. As long as you are in that Cleveland Brown uniform, they gonna sell tickets. And you prove that by your jersey sale. As long as you are in that uniform in Cleveland, because they ain't won nothing. Hell, I don't think I was born. They ain't never won nothing. Jim Brown was probably their bright spot, even though y'all got a good defense. Jim Brown, the GOAT. You hear me? But they need you, Shador. They do and they don't. But they know you're going to bring people into that stadium. You're going to bring fans in there. But you get a chance to get behind that center and play that game, show out, man. Shiloh, somebody gonna pick you up, brother. Somebody gonna call you. They're gonna call your agent if they haven't already. When you get a chance, ball out, man. Just keep a cool head, cause you know black people gotta work harder than everybody else. There's no even playing ground. There's nothing even. We'll never be on the even playing field. We always gotta work harder than everybody else. Stay focused. Work hard. Get in there and put in work. Shador Sanders, Shiloh Sanders, Deion Sanders. All love. Hit that like button. Share this video. Subscribe. My voice, our agenda. Stand for something. Integrity is everything. Either you have it or you don't. I live by that. Love yourself. Know your worth. God bless y'all. Thank you for watching my channel. My voice, our agenda. I'll see y'all again. I'm out.